Ladies and gentlemen, the timer, it means nothing. It means nothing at all. It's scrolling down, but we can at any point say, no, it ends sooner. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Breakfast Stream. 5 minutes late. Could be worse. Has been worse before. My God. At least it's, currently, as of this moment in time, functional. We have had some really awful problems with Breakfast Stream, and then also just kind of like the internet in general in the last 2 weeks or so. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I really heavily dislike it. I thought that my YouTube problems might be specifically related to YouTube, but I think they might just be internet problems in general. Mm-hmm. I will work on fixing them the best I can. In the meantime, welcome to breakfast. Welcome to babka.
Babka.
Welcome to
yours
babka.
Yours is prettier. That side of yours is real pretty.
Also, someone started off with 666 toast right out of the gate. I'm just glad that things are currently working. Now, knock on wood. In a few minutes they may stop, but as of right this second, things seem to be working.
This is a chocolate babka.
It is. Normally we do toast, but we had Thanksgiving leftovers last night, and my parents, Dan came also, and my mom didn't know that Mao was going to make
a third pie.
A second apple pie. A second apple pie. Had no idea. So Mao brought this pie, and Mom was like, "Oh,
I had gotten babka.
I bought a babka." So we ate the pie, and then Mao and I brought the babka home, and now we have babka for breakfast stream. So this is breakfast babka, and I'm pretty excited about it because we've had this is from Trader Joe's. Because she was at Trader Joe's and picked this up. And we've had this once before, and it's really good. It's really, really good. And it's probably blasphemous, but it does compare, I think, to a homemade babka. We had one from an authentic bakery in New York City, and it was very good. But this is also... So, highly recommended if you have a Trader Joe's.
People are wondering what this is. What it is they take a dough, a sweet dough, because the whole thing is sweet, and they roll it out real thin and basically put chocolate on top, and then they roll it up, and then they shove it in a loaf pan sideways. So in a way, it's kind of like a cinnamon roll, but this one's chocolate, but it's more of a bread.
Mm-hmm. Cinnamon roll bread.
If we had the cinnamon babka,
Kinda.
Then it would be more of a cinnamon roll.
But yeah, that's...
But it's really flaky and layered.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see the
layers.
The crazy layers in there. Mm-hmm. Layers, Duke, the layers. But it's pretty fantastic, and I'm pretty excited. Not that I don't love toast, but man, this is nice. So yesterday was Cyber Monday.
Here we go.
And I just wanted to know if anyone got any cool Cyber Monday deals, because I had asked on Thursday if people were going to go do something for Black Friday, but now Cyber Monday has passed. So I'm real curious to see if anyone has got anything really cool, really interesting yesterday. Because I saw some deals online. I was like, oh, snap, those are deals. Those are deals. Peach Princess got 2 pillowcases from your store.
Thank you.
Colorful already got a Switch as part of Target Black Friday deal. A lot of people getting Switches, I've seen. Steam Games. Nature Box snacks. Yes, strawberry flavored. I did see. If anyone saw, there was a website that was doing a deal. It was a jewelry website. It said you got a free Switch if you spent $1,200 or more on diamond jewelry. It was like free Switch.
So did you do that?
I didn't do that. I did not do that. $200 PS4 with Red Dead. Yep. I've seen that. There was quite a few people picking that up. That and like Spider-Man. Switch and a 55-inch TV. Nice. Yeah. TVs, man. TV. Like every year at Black Friday, I'm like, oh wow, TVs are cheap. And then the following year, I'm like, oh wow, TVs got cheaper. But it's true. Like there's like new technology introduced, and that technology like comes down every year. This year, you could pick up large televisions, like 55-inch TVs that were HDR compatible. Like 4K HDR TVs, they're 55-inch for like $400 or less, depending on the brand name. And that's crazy. That's crazy. Because like we don't have an HDR TV. And like that would be neat, but I was like, oh, we don't need a new TV. But now that they're so cheap, I'm like, oh my lord. I still can't justify it because like then this one has to go somewhere. Mm-hmm. This would probably go in the office, mm-hmm. and then that one's got to go somewhere. Mm-hmm. So that one go in like your studio, mm-hmm. and then you'd have the little TV. Mm-hmm. I'd just put that on a ceiling somewhere. I don't know.
Did you see what Danny got?
What did Danny get? Oh, the Elgato HD60S and the Stream Deck. I also got those. I picked those up because they were cheap. We've used the HD60 for a long time, and I like it. But I've run into a few problems when trying to stream, at least on Windows, because the HD60 is USB 2 and it's delayed, whereas the other devices I'm using aren't delayed. So then I have to delay the other devices, and it causes a headache and causes CPU load. And I was like, I think I'll just pick up the HD60S. And then we got the Stream Deck, because I've looked at it before, and I was like, oh, we could probably use that at some point. But I didn't want to, pay for it because it's however much. But when it was on sale, I was like, I think I'll pick it up.
So you did?
Yeah, because I really want to force myself into doing more streams in 2019. And I think that would be fun to have, so we could do interesting things with the buttons.
I saw a lot of people saying they got keychains.
Oh, hey. Also, the cats are fighting like you wouldn't believe.
Keplers Tail is like this big around. It's so puffy right now.
Hold on.
Kepi, you're full puff. He has a bottle brush tail. Kepi, come here. It's no lie, like his whole tail is just huge. Hi, welcome back. Oh my god, you almost threw the babka.
No, I didn't. I saw it. I sat down. I knew what I was doing. I'm a human being. I've been around for a few years.
Why are they fighting? They do that for fun.
Hi, I'm here to sell you something. I wanted to let you know that the keychains, if you haven't gotten one and you want one, today is the last day to get free shipping.
Domestic shipping.
Free domestic shipping and not free. Discounted international shipping from Fangamer. So
I think it's exclamation point keychain.
Is it?
I think.
If that command is still active. Yeah. Exclamation point keychain will give you the link. They're $12? $12. Today is the last day to get free shipping.
And if you purchase a certain amount of Fangamer stuff, you get a gift card in December.
Yes, and today's the last day for that too. Mm-hmm. So, even if you picked up the keychain earlier and you wanted to get a few more things from Fangamer to hit like a certain mark to get a particular level of gift card or whatever, today's the last day for that. So if you haven't picked it up, do consider doing that. Cats have lost their mind. Don't do it on my cables.
His tail is big again.
We already have enough trouble keeping the stream alive. We don't need you guys ripping the cables out of the computers.
All I saw on the screen
He looks like a raccoon.
Yeah, was Kepler just fly right here between our shoulders.
Lord have mercy. Jeez.
It's not catnip. They're just crazy right now.
Naturally crazy. Wow, did you see that?
No, I didn't. I wasn't looking.
Kepler was just sitting, like, minding his own business with his tail that's this big. And Sagan just walks up and then, like, crawls up onto him and holds him down and starts biting him. They're in a mood. They're in the mood. I don't know why. They're possessed by Peggy. Thank you, Sapphire Becca. The other thing that you'll notice is that, and I got to get to these alerts. You'll notice that today, the plus is showing up. There's a plus now.
There is a plus now.
So, once you've been subscribed to the Twitch channel for 3 months, you get a little plus. It's neat. Vlog plus. So it's kind of cool. And honestly, this stream is like the earliest, just about the earliest that you could get the plus. So everyone that has a plus, it basically means that they have been around since like the very, very, very beginning for this stream. Like as of next stream, there'll be more people obviously getting it. But for this stream, if you see someone with a plus, that means that they've been subscribed on Twitch since basically about the beginning, which is really neat. All right, now let me move over here. Oh Lord! Oh my God!
Did you get there?
I got there. Let's read some of these things here. We got subs from the. Stop killing each other! Why? What? Why today? Just hear like someone like falling into a wall. I don't know why they've decided that today is the day.
Today is the day.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, here they come. Not near the cable. What is wrong with you boys? Maybe they need catnip. You need to mellow
them
out.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Renee Moss says it must be that post-poo energy. That's when my cats go crazy.
Yeah, post or
Kepler
pre.
tends to do it, before and after. Sagan does it like before.
Stop Freddy Kruegering your brother. Kepler just has bloodlust, just walking slowly behind Sagan. No, like Sagan will run, and then Sagan will just walk very slow. Or Kep walks very slowly behind Sagan, like I'll catch you.
You can't escape
What is
me.
your deal? Anyway, I was going to read some of these. We got subscriptions from Alex501st, GHEBPC, Nivek NXS. We got DC Will Save earning the plus at 3 months. We've also got, let's move up here, Slowback1 earning the plus. Oh no, not technical difficulties, doing it again anyways. We did get there, fortunately only 5 minutes late. Spiffla earns the plus, says doing it again. It's true. Rejects Kari gets the plus. Strawberry Flavored gets the plus, 3 months of doing it again. Cobalt Custard gets the plus. I did it again? I mean, these are all like technically, objectively correct. There's no wrong way to do it again. The Dark Giant 626 was the one who summoned the Toast with 666 bits. Thank you. Also, Captain Comet does it again for 2 months. I have 3 different toast emotes. I blame Jepson. 245 bits from Black Dino Thunder Ranger. Let's get the stream started. Morning, Mao and Steven. Hope you two are doing well. You two are amazing people. Thank you. I was a little hectic at the beginning because things weren't functioning and I could not figure out why. I restarted the router. I think I honestly, at this point, I may just start every breakfast stream.
Restarting the router?
Maybe. I don't know. It's very upsetting when you have no idea what's wrong, but that seems to sometimes help. Drek900 earns the plus and says, let's meet back to do it again, shall we? Peach Princess 3 earns the plus. I did it again! Existential Joker earns the plus. Doing it for the 3rd time for that sweet, sweet toast crunch. Marvel 410 earns the plus. What's this? Again! Marilyn earns the plus. I can't believe it's been 3 months. Celestial Takamachi. Takamachi. Oh, Celestia Takamachi. Yeah. If I get to Celestia, my brain just throws an L in there. That's how that works. 2 months. So my God, breakfast cake.
That's basically babka.
Basically.
Without frosting.
Yeah, and you could put frosting on that sucker, and it would become hella unhealthy, but it would be hella good. 100 bits from Britt Y. Retton. Thank you, Britt. And 150 bits from Satsy. So what is babka? But at this point, we've explained it fairly well. Ultra Husk earns the plus. This is Crunch. Also earning the plus is Micro X Roses and Mechatech 1209. Woo, 3 months. 250 bits from Celestia Takamachi. See, now I can get that name out for breakfast cake. Also 162 bits from Will Bain. Thank you, Will. And then 888 bits to confuse us and to add to the map, the treasure map. We've also got resubscription from Team Valenstorm for 2 months, as well as Alex the Heimadeer for 2 months. It says breakfast. And Lyoko Life 6 for 2 months. Also, Auxime gives a sub to Tenderkraut, which is 2 months. Thank you, Auxime. And Satsy gives a sub to Bimble Bamble, which is a great name. We also have 100 bits from This Person Needs Coffee, which is funny because at 100 bits, they will get literally that. We got through the alerts. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have the plus now. And so now when you've subscribed for 3 months, you get a little plus. The other thing that happened, and people may not have even realized, is that we left aligned all of the badges because everything had been centered. So we did left align to make room for all of that. So they wouldn't be like. I had to all be visually the same.
I hear Kepler chirping at birdies.
Good. If they're distracted by birds, that's a good thing.
So we have a bird feeder right outside of the door that you can't see right here. And the other day there was this huge woodpecker on the bird feeder. And he's been on the willow tree out there banging away. And then like the second, this was on the vlog already, that's right. The woodpecker flew off, a blue jay came, and I love blue jays. But lately there's been all these tiny little finches out there and the boys love them. Mm-hmm. And I've been, when I refill the bird feeder, I dump all of the old seed on the patio. Because, like, what else am I going to do with it? And to get the mourning doves closer to the door so the cats can see them.
I really love this.
Well, there's a whole nother half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get it right now. I'm
just
scooting up. This is so good.
It is very good. I would like to try a cinnamon babka. Because we've only had chocolate.
I mean, I love
really
cinnamon.
like cinnamon.
Yeah, I also love cinnamon. I would be down for that. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. This will be, you can eat mine? You had yours. No more. This is mine. Yesterday I had my, I got the results from my blood test.
Yes.
And I'm going to talk about that on the vlog that is scheduled already for today at 3. So this will be kind of like early information. But that's what, you get early information. Thank you for coming to Breakfast Stream. My results are good. I was able to bring down my cholesterol, which is good. And it's still high, but I brought it down by a substantial amount. And the doctor said that I've brought my good cholesterol and my bad cholesterol back in balance.
A good ratio.
Mm-hmm. And that it's no longer a concern for me. And I was like, that's good. And they're like, yeah, that's good. And I was like, great. So I'm going to continue to, do what I've been doing. Try and do more when I can. But the changes that I made over the past 6 months did help. And that's exciting. It's nice to know that when you make those little changes that they do something. Mm-hmm. And they did something. And that makes me really happy. So, yeah, I'm good. I just had to stop eating.
Give me the babka.
A million. Get away, you old hag! I just, it's nice to, the changes made a difference. Buddy.
Sagan's happy. Come on.
Or
he's mad because you pushed him off when you were trying to get the stream started.
Well, I don't know why it is that when I need to like frequently get up and if I anytime I have to frequently get up and down, that's the time that when every time Sagan jumps in my lap and sits down, and I'm like, I'm trying to do something, so I move him, get up, come back, he sits down. I'm like, no, I'm still.
He huffed.
He does. He goes
when he's mad.
Yeah, Kep doesn't do that, but Sagan does. It's funny and cute. I mean, you're probably
you're
really
too
mad,
cute.
But I think it's really funny. Oh.
Babka's not good. Chaz gave you 3 Chaz points for not bad blood.
What?
Because you have good blood, he gave you 3 Chaz points.
I forgot all about the blood test. And I was like, we don't have any bad blood between me and Chaz? That's good. Chaz is like, we haven't been fighting in a while, so here's some Chaz points. And I'm like, okay, cool. Were we fighting before? When did we have bad blood? Yeah, my blood's pretty good. And the thing that was more important to me was like, and it wasn't a concern 6 months ago, but still, it was like sugar, because I'm always like, man, I wonder if I'm consuming too much sugar. Because this is a bad example, but I do. I feel like, my sugar intake is sizable. And they were like, no, you're good. And I was like, okay, cool. So I can keep drinking sweet tea.
Everyone's noticing Kepi just perched up in the tree. Just barely on screen.
Oh, yeah, I had to move the
camera. Mm-hmm.
I moved the camera. That's why I felt like I needed to scoot up, because I felt too low.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But you get to see Kepi up there.
You do. Maybe I should leave it like this. This is the way it should be now, because then you'll be able to just see the cat. Although next month ChefCon is happening.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a lot of folks here. And
we'll probably put people on chairs sitting behind the couch, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible.
But we need space for Chaz.
Oh, yeah. That's a secret. It's such a secret, I don't even get to know about it. I just know there's a thing happening. Needless to say, when folks are here for ChefCon and we do breakfast stream, there will be special things happening. We'll probably also extend breakfast stream a little bit too. Unbent Reagent asks, who's going to be there? Great question. Chaz and Jeff, Thomas, Brittany, Alex and Haley,
probably.
Paul and Nick also.
And Lindsay and Dan.
And
but they live
Lindsay
here.
and Dan live here.
And all of the Myrtle Beach people will probably be hanging out too.
Yeah,
Austin and Nikki may show up at some time.
Yeah, at various times. Yeah. At various times, there's going to be other people here too. So I'm sure we'll shoot some videos. We're going to do IRL Jackbox like we did last year. I'd really like to shoot some Smash stuff. So we're going to do those sorts of videos. And not only will the people I mentioned be in there, but then probably other people, Austin, Nikki, William, Michael, Roland, there's going to be a lot of other people in there too.
Yes, Nick from college. Yoon. Come on, Sags. He's still
Nick
sitting there
college.
being upset.
Brittany is Thomas's wife. She's been in the vlog before, but it's not super often, just a handful of times. Are you just going to sit on the floor?
Nation Turtle says, I know I see it on the vlog, but what is ChefCon? It's just our friends hanging out at someone's house. And it started at Chaz and Jeff's house, which is why it's ChefCon, but more people live around here, so it's still ChefCon, but it's here lately. Are you distracting him? His eyes got real big.
I'm trying to get him to jump up here.
Come on. You apologize nicely. Tell the cat you're sorry.
Oh, no, he needs to tell me he's sorry.
He is sorry.
Is he? If he was real sorry, he'd be in my lap.
Come on.
Oh, the last bite.
Why do you get in my lap? I love you. I never push you off my lap. Your coffee gone cold by now?
No. Coffee warm for a long time. Oh, man.
Good Bob. There he is.
It was good, man.
Hi, sweetie.
It was very, very
Put your
good.
little face up there. Yeah.
Such a sweet boy. Down to just a few days left. Just a few days left for
November.
November, which also means just a few days left potentially for my facial hair. I told myself I wasn't going to touch it in November, which has been true. But now, as we get closer to December, I'm like, I don't know. My mother has begged me not to shave. And I'm like, okay. So, more than likely, this weekend when we roll over into
December,
she wants to clean it up. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. I mean, that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
She's a professional. She's literally a professional, 30 years or whatever. 35? God, I don't know how long she's been doing this. And so she wants to play with it. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. So I'm going to let her touch it. And then after, I'll decide if I want to keep it in any capacity. I guess we'll see. But maybe it'll stick around for a little bit longer.
Maybe. I want to see it cleaned up.
This is the most facial hair I've ever had in my entire life. I've never let it grow longer than like 3 weeks, you know?
Chaz says, I'm sorry, Mal.
Mal likes it.
No, I want to see it cleaned up.
Mal loves
And then I'll
it.
decide how much I like it.
Well, she hasn't been, trying to shave me in the middle of the night, which is why I'm like, okay, I guess she doesn't absolutely hate it.
I could. Mm-hmm. Just put some shaving cream.
I don't use shaving cream.
I know you hate it.
Just rip it out.
Ugh.
Just duct tape my face and pull. That'd be fine. I'd be okay with that.
You would be okay waking up to that?
Yeah, it's an interesting way to wake up. I'm gonna go ahead and run the Patreon ticker. Is this No, this isn't the last time you'll see this Patreon ticker. This Patreon ticker will also occur on Thursday, as it is not yet the next month. But special thank you to all of our Patreon producers. As I belch terribly into my throat. Their names are scrolling along the bottom of the screen now. Patreon.com/StephenGeorge or Malmakes. Learn how you can support us over on that platform if you wish. We appreciate it. And while that's starting, I'm going to go ahead and look at the other few alerts we had. Foss Extreme also earns the plus. The feeling when your alarm clock this morning was an earthquake.
Ooh.
Foss Extreme's in Tokyo, which loves earthquakes.
I don't think they love them.
Well, earthquakes love Tokyo.
I mean,
when we were in Tokyo, we had an earthquake also.
That was the first one I ever experienced. We had one up in Virginia a few years ago when we lived in Columbia that you felt. Mm-hmm. And that was the first one you had ever felt. And even though I was only a couple miles away at work, I never felt it. I must have been busy. But when we were in Japan, it was bad. Like, it wasn't, nothing, no one was hurt, nothing big happened.
It was rumbly.
But I was so just shaken by the whole experience.
I wasn't, but, I liked it. I mean, I not liked it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
like, it
earthquake.
takes a minute the first time to be like, oh, that's what this is. This is what this feels like. We also had a flower pot of hot coals on our table.
That was probably a little scarier.
Yeah. That was kind of concerning.
Anyway, Vossix also asked, what food/candy do you miss the most from the Japan trip? Food? Cheap conveyor belt sushi that was really good.
Yeah.
Because I love sushi, but it's so expensive. And in Japan, there was at least a few places we went where you could eat, delicious sushi, and it was really inexpensive. Like, you could get full eating, nigiri for like less than 10 or 12 bucks. Mm-hmm. And that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. So
CJ Blackthorn says, I miss Boss Coffee.
Oh, Boss Coffee! Oh, yeah, that's a good one too. I mean,
there was a matcha latte, I think it was Starbucks brand, that I really like too, and I'm really looking forward to getting more of that.
I mean, just having all of the vending machines everywhere,
yeah,
and just being like, oh man, coffee, and you're getting coffee. Like, that's a positive thing. Boss Coffee falls into that. And I usually drink coffee black, but while I was in Japan, I got the gold stuff that's just full of, like, sugar. And I was like, yeah, pump me full of sugar while I walk around Tokyo. Anyway, 100 bits also from Will Bain. I'm tired and need some coffee. Will, I hope you get said coffee. Not only a digital representation in the form of an animated GIF, but also like actual coffee or some other form of caffeine. And then this person needs coffee, resubs for 2 months. It says, do it again. And yes, Stephen, I do need the coffee. Everyone needs coffee. I mean, to be fair, like if this is where you're starting your day, because like if you start your day, I know that we start streaming at 9. Some people like they get up at like 6.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
I woke up at 5 this morning for like a half hour or hour. It was not fun.
Like if you start your day at 6, then by the time 9 o'clock comes around, you're probably okay. I'm assuming that you've already had your coffee, but if you're starting it around the time we're starting, like you're getting up at 8 or 8:30 or something, then you probably do need your coffee. And it's nice to have a little time where we can...
Chaz has a 7 a.m. dentist appointment. I'm sorry, Chaz.
Yeah, that sucks. Although, to be fair, on the days that I'm going to get a dentist appointment, I want that early. I don't want that late. I want that, like, I get up in the morning, and I go and get it over with. Because nobody likes the dentist. You know, that's not something anyone, like, pines for. They don't lay in bed the night before and say, oh, I can't fall asleep because I'm so excited.
Yeah, like, I didn't mind going to the dentist before I had all my tooth problems. Like, I was like, oh, it's fine, whatever, I'll go get the cleaning. Because I didn't ever have problems.
Yeah.
But then when I had a problem, like, having to go so much and it always being a bad experience, I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm about ready to call next time I have to go in for something major and be like, hey, can you give me some Xanax or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I just want it over with. And I think that's what, how most people feel. Apparently the stream stuttered. It never showed it on our end, but,
Breakfast!
It's breakfast!
It's breakfast! Sing it, it's breakfast!
It's breakfast! That's 1,000 bits from, Britta Yetten to my first favorite YouTuber, the first time I've been able to catch a breakfast stream at work. Or a breakfast stream, probably because of work. Yeah. Not at work. But Stephen has given me many fond memories. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we sincerely appreciate the bits. I bet there are some people that do watch breakfast stream at work. And depending on how strict your work is, that might be okay. Or how secret you are. Like maybe you bring a blanket and you shove it over your head and the computer.
Yeah, so
that's not suspicious at all. Like, what are you doing under there, Joe? Breakfast. Sure, that'd be fine. And actually, I guess it about wraps up breakfast stream. We got started a little bit late.
Did you run the ticker?
I did run the ticker.
Okay.
I ran the ticker. Remember when I ran the ticker?
No.
I did.
No.
I ran the ticker, and then I unran the ticker. I stopped. I unran the ticker. Something like that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. The vlog from yesterday is already... I'm so proud. It was before I went to bed last night. It was edited and uploaded and scheduled. It is ready for debut at 3 p.m. today. And I have literally one specific thing to do all day. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go do it. And I'm going to do it for like 10 hours. And I'm going to dump all sorts of time into it. And you might know what it is, but I refuse to say the F word.
Is it breakfast?
Huh?
Is it breakfast?
It's not breakfast. Yeah, I'm going to eat breakfast for 10 hours. And by the time Thursday comes around, I will be sick of breakfast for the rest of my life. So you guys have a wonderful day. It was great talking to you, and we will see you on
Thursday.
We will see you on Thursday for another breakfast stream. Also, don't forget about them keychains. Seriously, fangamer.com. Today is the last day for that free shipping. Okay, bye.